And we are live. What is going on, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Welcome. Let's see who's all here. PF is here. Delmar made it. How's it going? Napping. So what are we breaking today? Hopefully nothing. I'll go over sort of updates from last week to this week. Zombies in the house. Derek's here. How's it going? Let's see. I missed earlier there was a membership. Brian, thank you for 3 months. Let's do... Gotta give some air horn for that. Aaron's here, Ajax is here, RS Makes is here. Who's all here? Hey, Steve's here. Steve, 19 months, thank you. Maurice, 5 months, welcome, thank you. All right, well, all the air horns. So, to keep this going, YouTube just announced that they were doing something kind of cool where the content creator can give away, I think it's like 10 memberships per month. And I was trying to figure out how to make it work before the stream went live, and I think I figured it out. So let me see if I can do this. Gift 5 now. I don't think I get to choose it. I think it's either random or it's based off of... Okay, so I just clicked gift 5. I think it's random or it's based off of something else, like involvement in chat. I don't really know. I read through some of the email that YouTube sent out, but all of the gifted memberships. So that's pretty cool. Let's see. Jose's here. Says it's based. Okay, says it's based off of user interaction. What I don't know though, if it's based off of user interaction for like a 30-day window or quite literally just today, because based off what it gave out right there, I'm thinking it was from today's chat up till now. Oh, it's a new thing, so I'll have to figure it out. But yeah, anyone that got one, welcome. It's kind of cool. Thanks. That's awesome. Yeah, no worries. So a few updates on things, because this was a very last minute stream. We were supposed to be installing the D3vil Burner, or finalizing the D3vil Burner, which was what we were doing last week. So I'm going to try to bring everything up to speed in like 5 minutes. So the D3vil Burner is a toolhead for the Creality K1 and K1 Max. It's really just an aesthetic upgrade that looks pretty cool, has a little transparent, or not transparent, but translucent backing for the D3vil logo where you put an LED, and then it can hold one of the Big Tree Tech Namis, which is also just an aesthetic upgrade, more of a funny, silly mod that is a tiny little screen that's connected via ESP32, or this one's different. But last week when we went live, I thought it was going to be a super simple upgrade, but there was a ton of issues, and part of it was the Creality K1 is running a really hacked up version of Clipper, so there was some complications with that. A huge part of it was that Big Tree Tech released a update for the Nami V1 like 19 hours before we went live, and it completely changed the way it behaves and what you need to do. So we spent like 3 hours last week trying to figure out how to get it going. I felt like we took 2 steps forward and 3 steps back almost the entire stream. Also, because I'm super stubborn, that night after the stream ended, I spent an additional like 3 hours trying to troubleshoot it, going through documentation, seeing what works, what didn't work. And Zombie, thank you very much for the membership. Cheers. I don't know if you saw, I commented on, you posted a photo of your V0 build you're doing. It is gorgeous. I really like the colors. Let's see, your account, a branded account, they can't get gifts yet. You can only accept gifted memberships. PF, thank you very much for the 5 gifted memberships. We got a little member train going today. Thanks, man. So I spent a lot of time last Wednesday trying to figure it all out, and I was given an older firmware that I basically reverted back to, and I nearly got that going. But the issue is that with the D3vil Burner, you're cutting the USB-C port off of the screen, so it's like pretty concrete in terms of the settings you set on there. However, with the latest version, they give you a web interface you can connect to flash it wirelessly. So I really wanted to get that wireless interface and latest firmware working. So I reflashed the broken firmware and was able to figure out, I almost have all of it working. I've got it showing when it's homing, I've got it showing when it's meshing, I've got it showing print status. It just has some slightly different behaviors, and we were originally going to just carry on with the stream today and finish this, but Big Tree Tech reached out to me between that stream and today saying, hey, we're working on figuring out what's going on with this firmware, and they sent me, I think just last night, a updated version of the firmware. And so I, no air horn from here if you, no air horn? Can you guys not hear it? There's an air horn. Let me know. Let me know if forgot we get super chat per month. How's life? How's good? Good. Things are going good. I will update things in one sec. The last thing about this. So Big Tree Tech sent me an updated version of the firmware last night, but I didn't get a changelog, and I don't know exactly what I need to be checking. So the idea of flashing this new firmware today and going through what we went through last week again sounded terrible. Plus, I need a better LED for this. So we are pausing the d3vil Burner until I can test out or make sure the new firmware is stable and I get the new LED in, and then we will continue. So that is why we are doing a very different side quest today. That's what's going on. So, no horn? What? Oh my gosh, there's... okay, let me... Kevin, thank you for becoming a member. Welcome. Elf, thank you very much for the 5 gifted memberships. Cheers. And Maurice, thank you for the gifted membership as well. Hey, Maple, I don't know what's going on. So you're saying you can't hear... Okay, so yeah, I see that there's no air horn. What the... I hear the air horn. Wait, you guys can't... Do you guys have music right now? I don't think you guys have music. There's no music. Okay, so there's a bigger issue. Okay, so let me figure this out. Give me 1 second. Advanced audio properties, default is no. I think this is what we want. Can you hear music now? Okay, now you can, okay. Can you hear this? Can you hear the air horn? Air horn? Air horn, yes? Can someone say air horn, yes? Okay, air horn, yes, okay. I've been hitting the air horn, so I've just been standing in this room pressing air horn buttons and hearing air horns and nobody else. Okay, there's 3 air horns. That makes up for all the other air horns I did earlier. No one said no music. There's always music. Okay, cool. Volume-wise, I'm going to leave it pretty low because usually there's a fine line between people liking the music and saying it's obnoxious. I can't really hear what you're saying. Okay, so because we're not doing that, we are going to do... I have a few things on the side quest mission for today. The first one is trying to figure out why we're getting this artifacting on the VZBot, which I'll show you right now. Aaron, thank you very much for the gifted membership. Well, now that we know air horn's working, we'll do the air horn. Although I don't know if that's an air horn. Well, it's like a DJ, it's like a air horn DJ radio thing. Greetings from the VZBot. Hey, Maze, how's it going? I saw photos of you at Smurf. I'm jealous that I didn't get to go. It looked awesome. I saw that you guys brought a VZBot there. Hey, Tajan. It's okay. I didn't have the correct mic for... Oh, I've done that too. Okay, so let's take a look at this. This is the worst model that I could find as far as like showing this artifacting that's going on. Let me see how well we can see it. You guys can probably see it pretty bad right there. So I've been printing quite a bit with this VZBot, and a lot of times I don't really see much artifacting, but there's a few models I've printed where it's pretty bad. And this is the, for anyone that doesn't know what this is the stealth burner, and it's the wing for the stealth burner. And I noticed this when we printed it out for the Trident that we just completed, because this is how the part looks on the Trident. It looks quite bad. So I had a couple ideas of what it was. I think I've had some weird issues with Orca Slicer and the Arachne wall generator. So that's one thing I want to check. Steve, who is probably still in chat, mentioned also taking a look at Pressure Advance to see if there's something weird going on with my Pressure Advance. So the game plan is we're going to print 2 of these. So, I'm going to move that off. So I'm going to go ahead and reslice it exactly as is, and we're just going to remove the Arachne and go with classic wall generator and see what that does. It was lovely meeting Steve Bills. Maybe next Rep Fest. Yes. Are you by chance going to any in the States next year? My current plan is still, if all works out, I'm really trying to go to Rocky Mountain and then 3D Printopia. We officially got our moving date or our closing date for our house, which is super exciting, it's January 30th. So between January 30th and February at some point, it's going to be a bit crazy, but we're still going to be here for like 30 days. There's a transition period we have. So I'm hoping we can still maintain streaming on a much smaller scale, but I will let everybody know as things get closer. But we are super excited. It's going to be awesome. The streaming studio area is bigger, and it's just going to be so cool. So we're freaking excited. Those are not motors induced for VFAs. I don't think they're VFAs. They are. It is way more aggressive than any sort of artifacting I've seen. And it does seem, I really don't think it's a mechanical thing. I think it's something with a slicer setting, but we will see. It seems to primarily happen on an angle, which could be mechanical, but I'm hoping that's not the case. So let's at least, this is something I've been meaning to troubleshoot for a while, and I figured we'll at least see if we can figure out something here. Thank you very much. It's going to be super freaking cool. I seriously can't wait. You said, oh cool, okay, so you should be at Rocky Mountain. Awesome. What does each peak of the artifacting measure? It could be caused by a tooth pulley. Belt tension? I don't think it's belt tension either. It doesn't like, it's so consistent that it doesn't to me look like it's something caused by vibrations, because usually you'd see them sort of trail off. So I don't want to change anything. Like I just want to change one parameter at a time. So we're going to start off with leaving everything as is, but I'm going to change, this wall generator from Arachne to classic, and then we're going to reslice it, and we're going to print it, and we're going to see what happens. And these parts are pretty quick. They're like 17 minutes. So we'll do this, and then we will do, we will reset the pressure advanced and run a pressure advanced test and see if that does it. And if that doesn't do it, then I am truly open to theories and ideas. Let's see. Do you want to cut off some of that part for testing? That's not a terrible idea. We don't actually need the full thing, huh? Yeah, let's maybe do that. Let me see here. See if I can remember how to do it. I don't know if I've actually chopped the part in this slicer. I believe, is it just a cut tool? Support painting, cut, there we go. Yeah, so I guess in theory, well, God, I can't say that this week because it was setting off people's, can you scroll down through the layers to where the infill meets the walls and such? There is no infill. There is no infill on this. So we, based off of where I'm seeing this artifact, we don't, like half of this is probably plenty. So let's perform cut. Let's get rid of the top portion. Oops. Come on, there we go. Okay, cool. That should make it, what, 10 minutes then? Yeah, 11 minutes, so that's faster. Let me also make sure I didn't do anything silly, because we are running a 0.6 nozzle, so that's why the layer lines are wider. 0.62, 0.68, yada yada. Yeah, but there is no, well, maybe is there some slight infill? I don't think so, because it's with the Voron settings, so it should be, because of how thin this part is, it should be solid walls. I did try leveling the bed. Why not print 2 models rotated? What do you mean, just to see from a different angle how it looks? Doing well watching a blizzard happening? Oh my gosh. I need to assemble my pile of Switchwire parts. What did you say? I missed some of these. Try to flip the part 45 degrees and see if it moves. But the Voron setting is for 0.4. True. I'm going to end up stopping this print then as soon as it starts here. It should be defaults, Maze. I'll take a look in 1 sec here. Let me see if I go pause. Have you tried leveling my camera? Thanks, zombie. Okay, stop. Repair, print, upload. So speeds are normal printing's 10K Excel, outer walls 5K, inner walls 10K. These should be defaults as far as I'm aware. I don't think I've changed anything. Well, we gotta watch the beacon. See, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It shouldn't be an issue with Excels because I haven't done anything like crazy. It's all been relatively mellow. I mean, it's fast. It's still really fast, but I haven't been pushing things beyond the limits where that should be causing issues. Okay, so bed's at temp. Hot end's heating up right now. If you got most artifacts on a 45, so if you rotate a 45, then it should move if it's mechanical. I'm at home during a blizzard too. The orchestrator profile was a contribution from one of our users. The speed Excels in there are way too conservative. Like moderate Excel for all-wheel drive should be 25. No shit. I'm fine with bumping it. Let's just for my own self, because I've had some weird stuff happen with the Arachne. On my V0 when I was printing out the Voron test cube, I kept having this sort of strange hole in the wall, and it ended up being related to Arachne. So I just want to rule this out. Yeah, one change at a time. So let's see. This is just a half print. It's a quick 10 minutes, and if it's not looking substantially better, then we can try something else out. I probably should have done a Ooh, that skipped a step. That immediately skipped a step. And that's funny because I just talked to Steve about this. I haven't had any issues with skipped steps on this. It like immediately skipped a step. Ah! I did the wrong way. That's interesting. I don't think it's it shouldn't be too close to the bed. It's been the same settings for quite a long time, and it does preheat before it does the I am kind of curious though if we rotate the parts like someone mentioned, so print 2 of them at the same time. Yeah, I printed quite a few parts on this printer, like for the 2.4, the Trident builds, and I have not had a skipped step. It's kind of funny because I was just talking to Steve about, we were talking about the settings for the stepper drivers just the other day because of skip steps, and then it skips a step. That was not a benchy. It was not a benchy. Okay, I'm gonna try it actually. I lied. I'm gonna try it one more time just with a single one. I'm not against rotating the part after, but I just want to see. I just want to see if it I jinxed, yeah, Steve. Yeah, it hasn't even been like 48 hours. I think the VZBot heard us talking about. Yeah, if it does it again, then I'll be real confused. Oops. Oh, nice. Cocoa Press is shipped. That's exciting. That's right. I saw that Ellie said that all of the pre-orders were out the door. Are you playing with a BD sensor? No, this is the beacon probe. So I also need, we're gonna do a vote today for colors for the upcoming Enderwire build. Okay, well, it got beyond. It got me on the part where it skipped a second ago, so that's good. It sounds to me like you have gunkies on the races bearings on the linear rails. Have you tried just manually moving them to see if the spot gets stuck? Yeah, yep. Do we all get hit with an ad at the same time? Oh, you guys must then. That's interesting. YouTube did change things, but I didn't realize it was for active because it used to pop up. For the longest time, YouTube would pop up with a insert ad, delay. Yeah, YouTube definitely changed something because now I've got a insert ad button or a delay ads button. Let me click pause for delay ads. Oh wait, so now that's doing a 10-minute timer. Yeah, there's gonna be an ad in 10 minutes then. The thing I just clicked, I thought it was gonna turn off ads. It looks like it set a 10-minute timer. So there will be an ad in 10 minutes. Sorry. Yeah, they changed some stuff recently, but I thought it was for VODs. I thought it was for, oops, I thought it was for after a stream was done. I don't think it would have, I think if you have premium, you're not gonna get ads. I'm hoping that they add gifted membership or like a membership, like Twitch has a Prime membership, like a premium membership. They will not allow creators to stop ads. Gotcha. Wait, what did Nappin say? What did Nappin say? Hey, Elizabeth. Doing pretty good. Oh, you block. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't really know about the ads, guys. They changed some stuff pretty recently. I think I'm still seeing the artifacting, but we're already 25% done. We're just let it go. So we are going to be starting an Enderwire build very soon. I think that the kit's probably going to be here in the next week, and so I need to figure out what colors we are going to print the parts in. And typically I do a black primary and then some sort of colored accent, but I want to break away from that for this build. And we have a ton of color options. I can show you the wall of, should probably, let me see, these are PLA, so let's remove anything that's not like a Polymaker, ABS, or ASA. Let's see, this is also probably, what is this, like a PETG? This is not Polymaker. I'm gonna throw some more ABS spools on this wall while it's printing here, so that way, because I've got some, oh yeah, we've got a lot of sparkly stuff. Man, there's a lot, yeah. I've been looking into that build. Enderwire, yes. Yep. So we're doing, Cyborg is sending over their kit for it. So we're going to be converting one of the Ender 3, I think it's an Ender 3 Pro, or maybe it's a V2 that I have in the garage. So let's see. We've got Polylite ABS. I'm throwing some crazy neon colors on the wall because I bought Polymaker's neon ABS a while back, so let's put some bright stuff up there. Let's see. This is not ABS. This is not ABS. This is ABS. There's a pink as well. Yeah, I'm completely open-minded to colors on this, so I'm gonna leave it up to whatever gets voted on today are the colors I will go with, for better or for worse. Okay, there's spot for one more. Galaxy colors aren't going on the wall, but I think I have all of the Galaxy ABSs or ASAs, so we can absolutely include those if someone wants to, somebody wants to vote on that. Let's do, 1 second. Ooh, yeah, there's purple sparkles. There's a lot of filament in this little corner dungeon. There's a blue sparkly Galaxy. Okay. I vote for pink and cyan. I'm building a V0 with ABS carbon. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I don't actually have any ABS carbon fiber. Oh, that's not true. That's not true, actually. So we could do that as well. I forgot. Fadus sent over some a while back. This is next ABS. Okay, that's ABS glass fiber, and then ABS. Oh, so I've got 2 things of ABS glass fiber. Yeah, nah. What are you gonna order? A 6-pack? Nice, nice, nice. Purple and cyan. That's what you're doing for yours, Aaron. All black. You can do a full UV build like the Micron Plus. Oh, that you talking about the one that someone posted? It was so bright. Yeah, artifacts are obvious on this print. Agreed. Also, we have 52 likes. I'm gonna try to remember today to say hit the like button. If you haven't hit the like button, do it. Let's get to let's set 100 as our starting point. Okay, so we are at 82%. I'm gonna just hit pause and stop. Okay, so yes, there's clearly artifacts. Oops. And I would say it's not, let's see. I would say it's not because of Arachne versus Classic. If you compare up here to there, I would say that looks identical. So we can rule out that it's not the wall generator. I don't think it's input shaping. We can try it because we never ran. The input shaping that we ran was not for the highest peak, but the looks VFAs. Yeah, rotate next. I agree. Let's rotate and see if it follows. Okay, so we're going to, let me close this to not let all of our hot air out. Pull this off. Is it possible from the extruder gears? No, I don't. It wouldn't be the extruder gears. At least I don't see. That's not one thing I think it is. Okay, so let's take this part and let's just flip it around. So this is front of the printer. Let's do a little rotate. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Rotate. And we'll do. Do 180 or 45? 180 might put us. 45 is probably best. Actually, okay. Let's go. 1 second. Let's go back to where we were a second ago. Control Z. You think 90? It looks like ringing, so it must be something at the motion system. I would do 90. Yeah, let's try 90. We could certainly play around with input shaping. So I know that when Steve and I ran the, let's get this printing. When Steve and I ran the input shaping, we were told that because of the rigidity of this machine and the accelerations it hit, that the default input shaping test wouldn't hit like the max it could hit. So I never reran it. That being said, Steve's not having these issues, so I'm not entirely believing that that's the issue, but I'm fine with running input shaping again and seeing if that does do some stuff with it. The edge with the issue was at a 45-degree prior. The edge with the issue is this edge. Yeah, it was at a 45-degree. So 90 is probably not good. Yeah, Aaron, I think you're right. All right, so this is how it was before, and this is the main piece where we're seeing the issue. So let's like manually rotate it. And try to get it as parallel to X as possible. That's pretty close. So if all of a sudden this is looking a lot better and this is looking a lot worse, then yeah. I've only printed carbon fiber filament on the VZBot so far, so it. Oh, interesting. Maybe it is that then. Okay, so let's try this, see how this looks. I thought you'd printed a bit with the red Galaxy filament, Steve. 294 should be FIs at lower XLs. It should get better once you tune up. Interesting. So in your, I believe what Maze is saying is also true. Gotcha. Okay, so let's see what happens here, Maze, and then if you're thinking we need to bump excels, we can bump excels and see if that does it as well. Belts are bouncing? I don't know what you mean. Check your run currents before bumping excels though. I've been saying it's the belts for 20 minutes. I don't know. Belts are moving up and down? What? Yeah, the that's the ribbing in your print. It's the belt rubbing the idler or something. Yeah, I'm wondering if it's the camera because of the speeds. Does the VZBot have something similar to the TMC auto tune? Yes, I can already see the artifacting on that side, but I don't really see it as much in that front piece. We're gonna let it go a little bit more just so that we have something more to compare against, but it does look like it's shifting, so it seems to be happening during diagonal movements. I do also see that the PTFE tube is rubbing on the belts, but I don't think that's what's causing the issue. But yeah, I plan on putting a top hat on this to give the PTFE room a little bit more room. Do you have any black dust on the bearings? I haven't noticed any black dust, and I'm not seeing any. Another idea is the all-wheel drive syncing you had to do before. Rigging can't type, retention. Overtensioning belts will stretch in the weight pattern, so whether maybe I don't post, it's on this side. Motor resonance. It could be teeth related. Yeah, it's definitely aggressive. And again, like now that we've turned that front piece, it's certainly not as noticeable there. Reason it angles is the speed changes, which sure looks like belt rubbing from here. There's always something. I don't know if I don't know if I know how to do a print and chill stream. it's always troubleshoot and not chill stream. Okay, let me see live stream. That does look really similar. So I'm going to show this. I'm going to screen share this. So this looks near identical to what I'm seeing. But you're saying that you swapped the motors. These are like, these are like the LDO superpower motors. So I don't think that a motor swap should be needed. But that definitely looks a lot like it. Next print, run current, assuming you tensioned your belts well. Okay, we'll try it. Also, the pattern is tilting diagonally. Which slice are you using? This is Orca. Have you checked if the steppers are synced? They should be. They should be synced. I remember loosening. I remember on stream when we did that, we basically loosened all of the motor pulleys and then what did we do? So we loosened the pulleys, and then we clicked to have them basically engage, and then tightened the pulleys all at the same time. Yeah, I'm gonna go with what Maze says. Maze knows this printer like the back of his hand, so we'll try that. We'll try that and see if we see any improvements. Okay, let's stop the print. It's probably almost done, but we get it. Device pause. Okay, so print stopped. Definitely shifted. So let me see if you guys can see this. So this is the one I just got off the printer on top, and it certainly changed the pattern. There's still a pattern, but it slightly changed it, but not a whole lot. I guess the pattern's still really there. So let's see. Let's do this next thing and see how that does. Okay, so Maze is saying, what do I have it capped at in firmware? Max Excel is capped at 10K in firmware. Interesting. Excel to 50K. All right, we're gonna try it. Save and close. Oh wait, you said printer CFG. So you're saying to change the current 2.5 amps. So we are at 1.9, so 2.5. Stepper X. 2.5. Stepper Y. 2.5. These are superpowers, yeah. 2.5. Okay. These are set to 16 microsteps. 48 volts, 24 should easily do 250 at 75k, so we take... That's crazy. Don't mess with the config, see that first. Alright, well, I know the things I've changed. We set this to 50 so that, instead of 10, and then we've changed the amps on the motors. So in the slicer, before we change anything, but yeah, before we run it, Steve's asking about if they're gonna survive without cooling. Those motors are rated at 2.5 amp. Drivers are actively cooled. Drivers are actively cooled. Yeah. The printer at Smurf was running at 2.8 amps. Stepper is still touchable with your hands. Without any, they weren't water cooled, Maze, the one you saw there? Okay. Speed and slicer. So we have got, where are we at? Over outer wall, 200 for outer walls, 250 for inner. So what are you thinking we should set this to? I'm a little terrified. Just a total advance from the kit. Okay, cool. Well, there we go. Yeah, let me know what you think I should set these parameters to, Mace. You thinking 50k for everything other than first layer, or? I mean, check the slice view since then select speed from drop down. Oh, you're saying what it's actually hitting. Gotcha. Preview, line type, speed. So anywhere between, why is there, that's interesting to me that some direction on the outer wall shows slower speeds while some shows quicker speeds. Hey Sven, hey Joff, make sure you update max speeds in the printer config. Yeah, yep. Wait, make sure you update max speeds in the printer config, not just, gotcha. Oh, minimum layer time could be it. Let's see, so let's go to... max volumetric. Uh, 50k accel, you can slow down a bit on the outer walls, 250 wall speed. You're saying 50k across the board? Also, I don't know, edit my VZ. Oh, I didn't, no. Printable area, motion ability, maximum X speed, Y speed, max accel X 50k, 50k. It looks like it's already set to 50k in the slicer by default, so I think we're good there. Okay, gotta head back to work. Looking forward to hearing how the rest of this goes. you and me both, Steve. It just slow down for everybody's speed. Steve. Okay, let's do one thing at a time. So let's do 50k. Are you thinking 50k for everything? Orange looks like it's... So orange is faster than yellow as far as if we're going color. Oops, shit. I didn't mean to do that. Orange was about 170. Perhaps run test speed on those settings prior to printing or just ace it. Yeah, I'm tempted to not go quite so fast right then. Like, should we start with just doubling things? So normal printing 20k, outer wall 10k, inner wall 20k. I don't know if I want to just full send it without sort of slowly ramping up. 300mm outer wall. So yeah, let's. It's a quick one. Let's do this. Let's just double things. $20K, $20K, first layer, $10K. I'm fine with first layer being like that. Top layer as well, I'm fine with. 50 flat, 25K outer wall? Really? Okay, I'm gonna meet you in the middle. We'll do 30K, and we'll do 15K. Oops. And we'll do 25K. And we'll do, that's fine. We'll travel, if we're printing at 30K, then we sure as hell should be able to travel at 30K. My 330 is same as May's, but it has input shaker. Hardware can do it. Hand on the e-stop just in case. Okay. And speed-wise, you're saying, I'm fine with first layer, let's not touch. Outer wall, you're saying, what should we try, 250s or 300? My palms are all getting sweaty. Is your speed? I haven't got anywhere near this before. I mean, we built this to do stuff like this. 250 outer wall, okay. 250 outer, and then you said 300 for the rest? This is a geez, I can't talk. 235. I'm going with what Maze says mostly. $300 to $500 rest, whatever you feel comfortable with, buddy. Okay, all right. All right. You said outer there, so we'll go we'll do 350. We'll bump things up to 350. Sparse infill 350, 350, 350. Support we're leaving. Gap infill will bump up as well, and top surface will leave. Top surface will bump up to 200 at least. Just double what Mace says. He's probably being conservative. Okay. Wait. The other thing though, we probably need to do some stuff with cooling, right? Because cooling is going to be our limiting factor. This is going to be under here. Cooling. No cooling for first layers. Full speed at layers. Okay, minimum fan threshold 25%. Does 0 disable it? 0 disables it, right? I would tune up the Excel and speeds. Or we can just drop it down with 3-second layer times and 1-second layer times and see if that does it. I mean, that will boost us. Yeah, this is definitely faster. The outside wall is solid, which is good. We've got a single color, which I don't know if the whatever it was doing before with the cooling down potentially was having an effect on it. If it goes wrong, we'll know what your next stream will be named. Print time. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's just do it. What's the speed, or what's the time going to take on this? 7 minutes and 34 seconds. All right. Mouse is on the emergency stop button. Whew. Hey Burns. Hey Iconic. Nice production on such a small, yeah. 30 to 40 VZBot is very reasonable without spending your life optimizing, worry not. That's crazy. Coming from, I mean, man, I've been 3D printing for a long time, but it was very much so like 300 acceleration with like 50 millimeters a second. So the speed thing is still very much so, we're getting there, but it makes my heart beat a little faster. You change your first layer speed? I think I left first layer speed default as on me just because I wanted to get a good bite down. Hey, thank you for subbing. Okay, so are we heating up? What's happening? Yeah, okay, bed's almost at temp. I don't know why I feel nervous. We got 78 likes and 220 viewers. If you have not hit the like button, smash it. We're gonna do a giveaway in 40 minutes here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, it's love the King Room KP3S. Hey, yeah, absolutely. All right, hot end's heating up. Yes. I was gonna question if you were running Beacon. That's Bedmesh says enough. Yeah, it's Beacon. It's 100 by 100. Nope, that's not right. It's a 10 by 10. I did 100 by 100 on accident one time. It took a little longer, but still stupid fast. Oh my god, alright. We're at temp. So first layer should be roughly the same speed. Okay, I'm gonna lift my hand off the mouse button. We're moving. Still think I see artifacts coming up on the right side. You should set the X-Max resolution to 235. It's the same speed probing. $30 by 30, 100. Yeah, I'm definitely still seeing artifacts though. It'll be interesting to compare this though and see if there's improvements. You think speed it up? All right. I'll go 150. I'll go 150 maze. All right. This is 150%. It still feels like it's got more to go. We'll go 200%. God, the travel speed is gross. You can't even really, I mean, it moves so fast that it just almost teleports. The flow rate is, where are we flow rate? 33 to, roughly, a lot of it's around 40 cubic millimeters a second. It's dropping between like low 30s and 50. But average is around 40 millimeters a second. Cubic. This is a mellow kit. Yeah, travel speed's fast. I'll bump it a little more. Okay, it's just 250%. Looks like VFA is getting less pronounced. Going faster will improve it more. All right, Maze, I'm gonna bump it, dude. I'm gonna bump it, man. We'll take a look at this when it's done because it's so fast. But we'll bump it. If you think we bump it, we'll bump it, dude. I definitely still see artifacting, but it might be less. I'll go higher on the excels too. It's at 77%. I think the acceleration I capped at 30K. We're gonna bump it to 50 after this. This is ABS. Yep, this is actually bamboo ABS. I ran out of Polymaker Black, ironically. It's because it's the primary color of ABS I use for all the builds as the base color. I think, what did, let me see what we set the max volumetric flow rate to. 50 cubic millimeters a second is the max flow rate I've got it set as right now in the slicer. So we could bump that if we need to, if that's going to be the limiting factor. Modbot, mind to share the mainsail screen for a moment? Yeah, sure. Device. Oops, nope. I don't know how well you can see that. You are now doing 500 millimeters a second at 50K. Could kick that up to 50K. I'm not doing 50K, Maze. I never set it to 50. It's at 30K right now. As far as I'm aware, it won't go past. Or wait, no. I think that when you adjust speed factor, it doesn't adjust your excels that you set in Slicer, right? I think it overrides it. I'm pretty sure Slicer overrides it. No, not Slicer in browser. Browser in Slicer with Orca. Yeah, speed multiplier doesn't up excels. So do you think we should bump excels? Okay, so let's compare. Okay, so top is from before, bottom is from after. Definitely still there. It's moved around a bit. Oops. But it's still relatively similar. Okay, we'll bump it up. We'll bump it up. I wanted to baby step to crazy. We'll do 50. We're doing 50K XL now. Okay, isn't the max XL 10K? No, that is, wait a minute. No, I don't, I had restarted it. It should be set, 1 second. Printer.cfg, I thought I bumped it. Yeah, I did, I bumped it to 50K. So it's not a firmware limitation, it's a slicer limitation, and it's down here. So normal printing will bump to, the outer wall was actually only at 15K, Maze. Do you think you can add a small window showing live excels and speeds? I probably can. I don't think I can do it right now. Did you save and restart? I think I did, Aaron. We can, well, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's restart the printer just to be sure. Let's do firmware restart, and make sure that it's still. Yeah, we're good. We're good on the excels. I think I saw it in mainsail also bumping up faster. So let's do then for normal, we'll do 50 for that. But this is pretty much all outer walls. So we'll bump outer walls to 30. Inner walls to 35. And then want this 2 to 20. 20. I'm scared for beacon, dude, at those travel speeds. That's how I display on live streams. Load mainsail and OBS as a browser source. Oh, that's not a bad idea. Okay. Let's see. Oh, it's a browser source. That's not a bad idea. Okay. Yeah, do we want, if we want, I could take a minute and do that. One sec. Hey, BBs. Hi. We're doing crazy stuff. Yeah. What? Okay. With a little ice and a little cream. Thank you. Do you guys want to see Jack Jack? we're trying to accomplish something here that's printing real fast. Give me a minute and I'll get Jack Jack. Hold on. Jackson just woke up from a nap. Let me see if I can set this. Okay. So you're saying, Aaron, you just take the IP then? You managed to get the Nomi working fully? No, I've got some more info on that. So this is source, browser source, create new. We'll call this. Okay. URL. That actually works. Nice. Okay. Okay, 1 second. Classic question, knowing that there are many factors. What is the appropriate total cost? What is the approximate? So this was a mainsail, not a mainsail. This was a oh gosh, mellow kit. And if I'm not mistaken, I want to say the kit is 1400 right around. Let's see, it will move once the print starts, so you'll have to adjust. Okay, let me just do 1920 by 1080 so I get this set at least correctly. Okay. You guys are, what are you guys seeing right now? You guys seeing mainsail, right? I don't remember. Is this crop or is this going to shrink the whole window size? Nope, shrinking the whole window size. Impact, screen share, full screen property, show transition, scale filtering. Why can't I see crop? Transform, that's gotta be it, right? Edit, transform. Nope. Can you not crop with bars? Do you have to crop using this box? Hold Alt and drag top to bottom sides, close. Oh, sick, okay. So you guys want to see roughly this? Maybe up here? Okay, let's get this print going. Hi. All right, we're gonna Jack Jack's gonna give us good luck. All right, we're taking a quick Jack Jack break. He's gonna give us good luck with our VZ. Come here, dude. Can you? Oh, whoa. Oh, he likes watching the 3D printers. Hold on. All right, so we are going at really quick speeds today, and we're gonna need you to wish us good luck, please. Yeah, we're basically trying to get rid of, if you didn't see it, but there's this like artifacting, and so we're trying to figure out how to get rid of it. We've tried a slicer setting, and now we're just cranking up speeds to see if it has something to do with the driver and the motors. So, hold on, Jack says hi. He's hidden behind the VZBot. Yeah, it's a pretty big printer, huh? Yeah. Okay, I love you, dude. Okay, let's do this. Sorry. Yeah, he's 9.5 months. We'll have his official 9-month checkup is Monday, but he was 9 months on the 5th. It's gonna be really interesting to see how tall and how heavy he is, because he feels really heavy. Yeah. Okay, wish us luck, on. We're gonna go fast. So Maze, I adjusted all of the accels. You thinking keep the layer speeds? Yeah, let's keep layer speeds the same. Let's run with this. I'm gonna have my hand on the emergency stop. You can watch. You should watch it a sec when it goes on. I know you see it from out there, but it's pretty crazy. Hold on. All right, here we go. Do I need to adjust cropping, or can you see? I think I need to adjust the cropping, don't I? Try this macro, test speed, accel. Is the test speed macro what just basically has the tool head go to the center and then do the sort of perimeter and X pattern? Yeah, it's been that long, Ted. It's been that long, man. Is Bamboo one of the best 3D printers to get starting out? It totally depends on your goal and goals. Well, what did people want to see? Did they want to see the accels, or helps you in validating max accels? Okay. Let me see if I go. I wouldn't get him so close just in case. It's moving fast, the tool head, and it's metal, like just in case. If test speed goes fine, you can be relatively certain that it will hit those speeds during printing, as it's single motor stress testing, diagonal moves. Gotcha, okay. I have not used test speed. I am sure I will start using it then when testing things out. I might need to move this around a little bit. Also, let me try to be a little bit more... Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. That is what I wanted to do. How's that? Does that work? Oh yes, you can't show both speeds and accels without having too much of the window. Well, maybe reduce only to speed. Yeah, it takes up a lot of the window. That's true. I guess if I cropped them as two separate windows. I think I'm going to remove, hold on, let me watch this first layer. I think nozzle's gonna bump. Maybe not. My monitor is shaking. I'm still gonna have to look, I think, into the artifacts, because I'm still seeing them even at these accels and speeds. So I don't know if it is. I don't know exactly what it is. Oh yeah, yeah. I think it's an RTX 2060 in here, so it has that NVIDIA noise cancellation. It's stupid impressive. It's not quiet in here. What's the loudest? This or the X1 before the latest patch? This is louder. This is definitely louder than the X1. Main sounds coming off this are the CPAP, and then motion is not quiet either. Are you on 16 microsteps? Yeah, it's 16. I'm almost positive we checked that a little bit ago. Let me see. Oops. Would a partially clogged nozzle make artifacts like that? I don't think so. I've never seen a partially clogged nozzle make artifacts like that. Usually you see under extrusion, even if it's not super consistent throughout the print, you'll see little areas of under extrusion. Would maybe also bump up to 60 microsteps and then double check the belts? Oh, I can turn off noise suppression for you guys. Let me see, one sec. Rode wireless go, filters, noise suppression. Should be off. It's not, is it super loud? I don't know. I've been standing in this room. You can hear it now, right? There's the motion and the CPAP. Yeah, I mean, it's loud. Like, don't get me wrong. If I was trying to focus on something and this was running next to me, I'd lose my mind. Yeah, exactly. It's definitely loud, but it's not bad considering just how fast it's going. I agree with that. Putting the filter back on though. Well, it can definitely print a hell of a lot faster than I've been printing with it. That's at least something we have determined. You could probably increase the microsteps. This could reduce the motor sound. Do you think bump it up to 32? The low inductive motors are very loud at lower speeds. Oh, wow. Let me grab, where's the last piece we did? Yeah, I don't know if that's improving it. Oop. It looks real similar. There's some. So on the top piece, it's way more kind of consistent like we've been seeing. While on the bottom piece, there's some more defined vibrations here. Input shaper should absolutely be enabled. I mean, what the heck, we can double check. Printer, max XLD cell, beacon, temperature fly, stepper X. What? Oh, input shaper. There we go. Yeah, input shaper is enabled. Under probe is where I put it. Okay, yeah, it's there. Sometimes if you drop kick the printer, it'll start to work better. I've heard that. The line could indicate bed belt tension. There's a lot of guides out there, but none take this into consideration. Every printer is different. When did you tune your input shaper? Belts stretch quite significantly in the beginning. It could be way off. Also, the artifacts seem to keep a somewhat consistent pattern in relation to corners. We can try. Should we input shape it? Also, Maze, I've never done the input shaping up to the max peak that's needed. I've just ran the default input shaping. I think there was instructions somewhere, so we can definitely do that. Let me see. So let me let nozzle cool down. Do I have to take off? I don't think we need to take off the, I would slightly reduce the belt tension personally. Reduce belt tension. And up the micro steps for less noise. Yeah, let me see. Okay, so here's this is the little input shaper that I'd use that sits on the Goliath. And I don't think I have to take off the silicone sock. We'll see. I think it just pops on basically, and then I tension it. Reducing belt tension might add some dampening, could smooth things out. So Orca has a VFA test you could try. Okay, so the things we could try then, based off of feedback we're getting here, is 1, try loosening belts a little bit. 2, belts have already stretched a little bit, so the input shaping values from the original input shaping test might not be enough. It has printed a fair bit since the beginning. I know, right? So that's 2. 3 was reseat everything on the motors. 4 was adjust the micro steps. 5 was, it's just, there's a channel out there that was super in depth with these lines, and their finding was 1 issue is motor design and bad belt tension despite accurate frequency. Well, I think that the easiest thing to, I'm tempted to do input shaping real quick, just because I haven't done input shaping with the full frequencies needed or recommended for this. Let me see. Let me really quickly see here. I think in the VZBot Discord, I was given the recommendation. It's, in my opinion, it's not a tension issue. The only alters the result more or less pronounced. Speed changes the angle. It's an imprint on the teeth bouncing. You think it's an imprint of teeth bouncing the belt around. So you think it could be belt potentially rubbing then? Like belt basically not seated correctly on some of the pulleys, or on a pulley? Gotcha. Oh, it's possible. I mean, the side over here, I'm looking at from the back here, this back right motor does look like the belt's, it's definitely favoring the top. I can see plenty of teeth exposed on the bottom, but I can't really see any exposed on the top. So I'm not gonna rule out the possibility of that. I think I had tried correcting that, and I wasn't able to do much more with it because of the way the CNC parts were. I didn't have the ability, like if I raised it or lowered it, it basically offset the belt on the front side that was causing issues. Is there any belt dust visible on the holes in the back panel or the idlers? I don't see any belt dust on the side. Let's see. Not really. I had it really bad on my V0 when I first built it, but I don't see, like, it doesn't look like anything's being chewed through back here. Also, I know that on the belt itself, I had on my V0 when I first built it. Have we talked about food yet? Not yet. No. Blender. On the V0, I had it quite offset, and I was able to see on the edge of the belt that there was some obvious wear from where I've been rubbing, and the belt visibly looks pretty damn good on this. Like, normally you can see if it's off and it's rubbing, you'll start to see it kind of tearing. I can share the name if you want. If you want to tag me in it, Nazo, in Discord, I can take a look at it. Fix X for easier bolt tension verification. If you have the time to set up, drop straight into the clipper. For easy input shaping and belt tension verification, I am definitely interested in that, Maze. Can you tag that in the Discord? Because I'd heard that you can use, is it with the accelerometer that it can help to verify belt tension as well? I thought that I had read there was a clipper plugin for that. Okay, so let me check something here. I don't remember where the instructions were for the graph. So beacon should be easier. It's been a minute since this. This is like the this is maybe like the third time this has been shared with me. Wish me luck. My CR Ferret arrives $200 right now on Amazon. Ooh, good luck. Clippane Shake and Tune module. This Clippane Shake and Tune repository is a standalone module from the Clippane ecosystem designed to automate and calibrate the input shaper system on your Clipper printer with a streamlined workflow and insightful visualizations. It operates in two ways using specially tailored Clipper macros. It initiates tests on either the belt or the printer XY axis to measure the machine's axis behavior. This is basically an automated call to the Clipper resonance macro, but with custom parameters. Then a custom Python script is called to generate insightful and improved graphs, adding in parameters, tuning for the Clipper input shaper system, including best shaper choice, resonant frequency, and dampening ratio, or diagnosing and rectifying mechanical issues like belt tension, defective bearings. 2, it relocates the graphs into your Clipper config so you can access it through main cell and fluid, which is super nice. Manage the folders by retaining only the most recent results. Default setting of keeping the latest 3 sets. Check out the detailed documentation. Best shaper logic here. You can also look at the documentation for each type of graph by directly clicking on them. Interesting. This looks cool. This looks really cool. Yeah, we're down a rabbit hole. I put the 3 things on there because those things are all important, but with this, this is better. Shake tune is so much easier than it used to be. It's like 2 steps. Yeah, I think we'll install this. Someone's asked me to make a video on it too, on Clippane. It's on the list. I know it's on the list of videos, but the list is so long. Okay, let's do 2 things here. So there's 6 minutes until we're going to open the, let's just open it right now. 1 second. Before I get down another rabbit hole, let's open the giveaway. Copy, shorten URL, copy. Okay, so we are doing a Polymaker Filament giveaway, and the link is in chat. If you have not done one of these before here, let's see. Okay, message is pinned. You need to put your YouTube name, an email, and Discord name. If you don't have a Discord for whatever reason, that's fine. Just put don't have or something, and I'll typically reach out via email anyway. And then in 35 minutes, we will draw live on stream and pick the winner. So winner will be drawn. We got 214 people here. Nice. If you haven't smacked the like button, please do. Let's see if we can get to 150 before the drawing. Okay, so before I go back into this, actually, I'm trying to think about how I can do this as far as helping pick colors, have everyone help pick colors, because So we're going to be building an Enderwire. I need to start printing out the colors ASAP. This whole wall on the left side is ABS. I definitely have more ABS colors, but I think there's plenty up here for us to be able to hopefully decide. So let's see, there we go. So the only things that you can't really see is that the bottom right is a galaxy color, so it's got sparkles in it. Everything else is non-glittery. It's all just like a color. There's no sort of like added stuff. So I am thinking we'll first start off by voting on a primary color, and then we'll do the accent color. I just don't know how to go about it because I can't make a poll with all of these. So I'm wondering if I make a poll with like, if we go one row at a time, and then we'll do like this row, and this row, and then we'll take the 3 winners and put the 3 winners against each other, and that'll be the first one. not as first v0. Okay, so we do like the galaxy is nice. I have a lot more galaxy. Like, okay, let me add one last one. Let me add one last color to the pile. Okay, so this has got to be galaxy as well. Okay, so we have a galaxy. We're adding this one. This is the 2 galaxy ones I'm having as an option. This is galaxy teal, which is a really subtle galaxy. So the only 2 ones with glitter are the bottom right. And yes. Okay. Galaxy is always a great choice. Yeah, I love the galaxy one. Should we start with the top row? Is that what we should do? Basically go like I'll create a poll with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 colors and let that vote. I think that's what we'll do. I think that's what let's do this. Start a poll. I don't know how many options it'll let. Oh, there's only. You can only do 4. Oof. Okay. Let's go from the top row then. I'm just going to, okay, so top row. We're not doing red because I feel like red's quite common. So we'll go purple, yellow, lime green, or we'll call that pretty blue. So purple, yellow, lime green, pretty blue. Let's do that as the first one. So purple, yellow, lime, green, and then pretty blue. So this is row 1. Start poll. Okay, we'll let this run for 10 minutes. We'll do 1 row every 10 minutes up until giveaway time. Okay. And while we're doing that, I'm gonna leave the camera actually just like that for now because we're gonna go, oh, that's not what I want to do. We're going to go here. Okay, follow these steps to install Shake and Tune module. Be sure to have a working accelerometer on your machine. You can follow the official, so we should be good on that. Validate with that and everything works correctly. Install the system libraries that are needed to run the custom scripts. So let's open up command. What color frame that is? It's using a Ender 3, so it's a black frame. Who makes Galaxy Teal? It's Polymaker. Yeah, it's gonna be a black frame. So black frame, so there's no pole in any direction color-wise because the frame's black. Purple definitely seems to be winning so far. There's also another purple down here. There's also a Galaxy purple. Okay, so if we go with purple, like if that ends up winning out of the 3 sets as one of the colors, I'll let it go regular versus Galaxy as well. Purple's definitely, man, purple's got a lot, strong pull. So 192, so this is H, or actually I think we did modbot. Got 192.168.160. Yes, okay, so we got that right. Install the system libraries. We need to run the custom Python scripts. Let's do that. Password. Okay. Galaxy Purple plus Galaxy Teal is a strong shout. I agree. My biggest issue is like, okay, so I love Galaxy, but I don't keep, but I also feel like we need to use some of the other colors because Galaxy it's like, I don't know. Galaxy gets always favorite. Galaxy Pink one. Galaxy Pink would be nice. I'm only gonna leave this initial one open for like another 3 minutes because purple at 41/42%, it's winning purple. So purple dropped to 40%. I'll have a fun color for you soon. Ooh, that's exciting. I just got the Christmas colors in, Zombie. Trying to decide what colors to do my solid fork in with a silver frame. Is it silver, like sparkly silver, or silver like classic aluminum silver look? Ooh, purple's fallen down a little bit. What are the other? Oh no, purple bounced back. Ah, purple's totally won. Everything else, the closest we've got is pretty blue, but it's a 9% difference. Okay, so purple's the winner. We're going with purple for round one. So this is our winner from top row. Okay, for the second row, let's go side cam. Okay, let me move my big head. So for second row, I'm gonna go with, we'll call it bright ass green, bright pink, light pink, or what's the final one? We're gonna go with bright. No, okay. Second row, we're going with straight up bright options. It's either neon green, neon pink, neon red. Is this red or orange? It looks. This is a neon orange. No, I lied. We'll do. And this one looks nice. So this is a, what is it, regular teal? No, this is the light blue. Okay, so we'll do light blue, light pink, neon green. Let's do pull. Okay, so we'll go light blue, light pink, neon green, and neon pink. Row 2. Okay, row 2 started. Also, I can put this up here just for like a brief second, so that way you can see what it would maybe look like if one of these was an accent to purple. I don't know if you can see it. Is my big head in the way? Yeah, kind of. Moving my head out of the way. That's all I got. Okay, moving back. So it's done with installing that. Then install the Shake and Tune package by running over SSH on your printer, which we are. I use my favorite colors for Everest, black and black. The quality is right up. What did you say? Good luck with Creality's super awesome quality extrusions. You would probably get a bit surprised, not in a good way. I used two decent quality extrusions. Wait, who's using? Oh, you're saying for the Enderwire? I feel like it'll be okay for the Enderwire. I will say though that the Mercury, I'm looking forward to getting custom extrusions. If pink wins, we can call it the Barney build. That might be great for Jack. Jack does occasionally, we put on Barney for him every once in a while. I'm cool with the Barney build. Copper color looks cool. Oh, this is gold. It does look coppery, but that is gold. It's Polymaker gold. I originally bought it to do the ERCF with, which didn't end up happening, and I'm thankful now because ERCF V2 is dropping in 11 days. Do Switchwire and Barney colors. If Barney wins, we'll do Barney. We'll definitely do Barney. Yeah, we won't do purple for the bottom vote since we've already got that. We'll do gold. We'll do galaxy teal, galaxy blue, and we'll do a yellow. Nero's Cocoa Press came out nice in that gold. Oh yeah, it isn't his like Iron Man colors. Barney needs some green and yellow. What's the printer for ants? Oh, the Switch thread. Yeah, that's, you said it. I hadn't heard of it until Aaron told me the other day, and I'm surprised because I really like the Enderwire or Switchwire / Enderwire. Well, I'm talking from experience. Building 2 Enderwires from stock into 3 Pros and other quality frames I saw so far is actually straight. Yeah, I can't say that surprises me. Iconic. Oh, neon green took over? Okay, neon green and neon pink are neck and neck. Neon green takes the lead. Neon green is pulling ahead. 37%. Neon green, we'll see. Purple and gold look good together. Yeah. I'm not really a gold person, but I do like that filament. Yeah, neon green, I think neon green is gonna be the winner. Pink fell. Pink fell from oh sorry, Elizabeth, pink has fallen. Alright, we're going with green, 42%. That's alright, so this is what we've got so far. These are our 2 options. And then for the bottom row, let me duck my head down. So we're gonna go with gold is one option, yellow is one option, and then this is galaxy blue and galaxy teal. Those will be our 4 options. Yeah, we're only taking the top one from each row. Okay, so let's do row 3. Oops. Row 3. We've got, what did I say? We've got gold. We've got yellow. We've got galaxy teal. Galaxy teal. And galaxy blue. Start poll. Okay. No white. White didn't get voted on. Oh, white is down there. I did white on the Mercury 1.1 and the white parts broke apart easier. So I'm gonna avoid white. They didn't really break apart easier. There was one part that broke. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but yeah, no. Damn, white. That means you won't have Galaxy on Galaxy. Yeah, it won't. Galaxy on Galaxy is not going to be an option. We have to at least use one of the non-Galaxy colors. It's still downloading the thing. Google EVA 0.1 use that color scheme. EVA 01. Yeah. Okay. So I will, if purple ends up winning. Okay, yeah, you're right. I did say that. All right, if Galaxy Teal wins, which it sure as hell looks like it's pulling ahead, I will let us choose between. Let me make sure there's a Galaxy Purple somewhere hidden in this dungeon of filaments. There has to be. Yeah. I found them. When we move, I'm going to be putting up some way bigger rep racks, so that way I don't have to dig through stacks of filaments. So I've got a Galaxy Purple here. So yeah, yeah. I still vote for Galaxy Blue with Neon Green. Galaxy Teal is looking like it's winning. We'll get like 2 more minutes. 44% is pretty high. YouTube Dark Mode Mobile poll is not Readable? Really? Interesting. We need to like March. I know. I need the poll game. So I'm thankful that there is a poll option in the YouTube chat, but it's certainly not very like detailed. It's like, you know, 4 options. I wish I could do something where it's, you know, we vote and then winner gets pulled into the next bracket, kind of like March Madness, like you're saying. I posted a screenshot in Discord. Okay, let me. Well, I'll look shortly. Galaxy Black ASA. Is it really Galaxy Black ASA is coming? I post. YouTube Revens doesn't have an issue. So out of curiosity, what are our thoughts on occasionally doing random streams like this? We don't really do them that often. I guess it's tough because the builds do get priority, especially if it's like a company has sent out a kit and we need to get the thing built. But for the in-between stuff, just sort of hanging out, shooting, yeah, just figuring out where the squirrel goes, right? Like, no, I can't do more streams per week, Zombie. The only way that would work is if it was super late at night, but it's tough, especially with Aaron being back at work now, at least a few days a week. It's tough. I can't. Random streams testing at 50K. Yeah. There's like I have a pretty long list of sort of things like this that I'm like, I should probably look more into that. I should probably figure out. Do what you want. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, in a sense, I want to do it all, but I also want to put weight towards what the majority enjoy. Random would be you guys in grocery store. Yeah, I don't plan on doing it like the IRL streams where I'm taking you about my day. Well, to be fair, like this is a lot of what my normal day looks like. True, I'm already on at night. Maybe I'll have a late night guest. Oh, that'd be fun. I wouldn't be against doing an occasional late night guest on something with you, Zombie. It probably couldn't be a regular thing, but if it was like an occasional thing and you're like, hey, you want to come on guest? I'd be up for that. Okay, yeah, we're ending this. So Galaxy Teal won. So Galaxy Teal and poll. Galaxy Teal, you are our winner. So we've got 3 colors, which are, let's go front cam for a sec here. Okay, so we've got, this is Galaxy Teal. I'm gonna have to show a close up probably. So we have Galaxy Teal, we have Neon Green, and we have Purple. And one of these is going to be our primary, and one of these is going to be our accent. But the thing I want to decide is, out of the purples, I said, and and I'm clearly being held to what I said by Elizabeth, is that we could choose between. Okay, let me crack this open. Hold on. You can't see the glitter through it, so let's tear open another one. All right, here we go. So we've got regular purple and we've got sparkly purple. So that's what's going up for vote next, is out of the purples, because I did say if we chose purple, I would allow us to vote if we want a sparkly one. So we will, that'll be our next vote. And then after that, we're deciding on what 2 colors out of the 3, and then the primary, and then we're done, and I'll start printing out parts for the Enderwire. Yes, you're right. Accountability is important, I agree. Okay, so let's go back desktop. This would be a simple 2 poll, so we'll do purple. And we'll do sparkle. No sparkle. There we go. Oh, start poll. All right, sparkle and no sparkle. It is still downloading and installing, so I'm glad we've got other things to do in the meantime. Also, if you have not, make sure to join the giveaway that's right above the poll. We're going to be drawing for a spool of filament in 14 minutes. Printing the same sparkle from, purple? Some snow? I don't even know if I needed to do a vote. Sparkle always wins. I feel bad for like your traditional gloss and satin. They just get left behind. No sparkle. Wish I had Galaxy. I'm hoping that they spread out to other parts of the world more, because I think right now it's just North America. Maybe did EU get Galaxy ABS? I can't remember. Purple and lime is the Joker. Oh yeah, purple and lime. That is true. That is true. I wish also that I could let people vote twice in a poll, because I'd like to for the next one to be then, because if we're getting sparkle, which it seems like we are, I imagine people are going to want 2 sparkles versus 1 and 1 not. So it makes me want to do. Okay. I know what we're gonna do. This is the final. This is the final one. So the 2 options are gonna be. These are not sparkle, so we'll do 2 not sparkle as 1, right? For Joker colors. I need a assistant. There we go. Okay, so this is one option. This is just not just because it's awesome, but it's a neon green and a standard purple, and it's sort of Joker-y colors. Okay. So there's one option. And the second option is sparkle teal and sparkle blue. Okay. So we'll do a versus between, we'll call it Joker and Sparkle. And see which wins out of those 2. It's gonna be, I know it's gonna be Sparkle, isn't it? Joker's overdone. I've never, I don't know if I've seen a Joker build. Okay, Sparkle won this one. It's just so many polls. Okay. Purple on the bottom only is Hulk. Okay, we can call it Joker or Hulk. Joker or Hulk. Sparkle. Finals. Yay, it's finished installing. Okay, so this is for Joker or Hulk / Sparkle. Then we can finally append the following to your printer.cfg and restart Clipper. Wait, you can include only the new macros using. Huh, it doesn't open that. Okay, so we're gonna add to our printer.cfg. Sparkle to 69% course. The Sparkle reminds me of Mandic Really's 2.4 build. I can't picture his build right now. Purple green is the new red black. Okay, well we're not doing purple. Oh, okay. It doesn't seem like we're doing purple green then, so we're doing purple teal, it looks like. I haven't been very adventurous in my colors. It's always been either black or white as the primary and then just one accent color. This will be, I think, the first build I've done where we're using not black or white for the primary and the accent. So, okay, it's gonna be Sparkle. I guess if I was a betting hand, that's probably what I would have bet was gonna win. Okay, so then the final thing is what's our primary, what's our accent? That's the final final piece of this mystery. Oh, I'm gonna open the teal just so that way we can get a real close look of it. Also, I gotta keep track of the time. Okay. So here's the two colors we're going with. Teal has sparkle in it as well. It's just a lot more subtle because of the color. I think it's the same, I'm almost positive it's the same like amount of sparkle. It's just the color doesn't show it quite as contrasty. So the last thing, this is the colors we're going with for Switchwire, or the Enderwire. It's what's been voted on. So the last thing is, what's our primary, what's our accent? Do we want the main color to be purple and accent pieces to be teal? Do we want the main color to be teal and the accent to be purple? Again, this is going to be going on a black frame. So that's the other piece of this. So let's do... Can't say I have to complete the thrilling anti-harassment training course. Oh no. Good luck, John. Good luck. Oh, let me end this really quick. This is the final poll, I promise. This is, I wish there was a way where we could have just bracketed this whole thing. I'm using your same teal, that's funny. Well, it's what was voted on. I left it up to, there was 12 options of colors. Start a poll. Okay. Which color for primary and Enderwire build? And then our options are teal or purple. Start poll. Okay, final poll. Optionally, if you want to get automatic updates, add the following. Yeah, we'll do that. Update manager. Moonraker, put it towards the bottom. Oops. Oh, what did I do? This mouse was freaking out on me earlier today. I couldn't figure out, it was driving me kind of crazy. Every web page was auto scrolling or auto zooming, and I thought it's happened a couple times to me, and usually it's just me not realizing that like something on my messy desk is pressing on a key on the keyboard. So I checked that first, and then that didn't show anything. Unplugged the keyboard, didn't do anything. Took the batteries out of the mouse, that didn't do anything. Went to a keyboard and mouse testing website to see if it showed that any button was being triggered, right? Like, so I can see a visual representation of, okay, this is where the issue is. Still nothing. It ended up being the actual, I don't know if it's Bluetooth or what sort of wireless, the little USB dongle that comes with the mouse. I took it out of the printer, blew on the USB port like it was a Nintendo 64 game cartridge, put it back in, and it started working. So I have no idea. Are you considering doing the Ender 3 next gen mod? I am. It's still in beta. The actual developer, because we were talking about this a couple weeks ago, and the developer, it's a 50-50, oh man, this is a tight race. The creator of the project commented on that video. I guess, I don't know if someone said that we were talking about it or if they just were watching the video. Either way, they reached out saying that they were like excited that we were talking about building it, and that it's going to be worth waiting for it to go out of beta, and that he's happy to let me know like sort of what details he's working on. So I messaged him, or I commented back asking what's the best way to get a hold of him, and I don't know if he replied because YouTube comments are not very good at follow-up, like notifying you. So I probably should check that. But yeah, I definitely am interested in the Ender Next G, or the next gen mod. It looks really, really cool. Okay. So we have got, time-wise, 6 minutes left, and then we will do the giveaway. I'm gonna let this run for a bit. It's a lot closer than I was expecting. There was a lot of people saying purple, so I was anticipating purple was gonna shoot up, but 52% is anybody's, like we saw with pink. Pink was dominating and then it fell back, so we'll leave that up for a bit. Okay, so this is saying if you're already using, no, we're not, usage. Ensure your machine is homed. Okay, ensure your machine's home. So the thing I am uncertain of is if I put, so the thing I've got with homing this is if I put this nozzle probe onto the printer and home it, I don't know that the beacon will trigger that it's homed prior to this nozzle ADXL board crashing into my powder coated PEI. So that is a concern. Yeah, that's a concern. Lower winds? I just replied. Oh, there he is. RH2D. Hey, I just replied a moment ago. Nice. Okay. I don't know, if you're in Discord, that's probably the easiest way for me, just to do like a DM. The YouTube comments just suck. Home first, then install it. Doesn't it time out though? I can try it. Okay, so let's grab a USB cable. This is Type C. I will check then in YouTube comments to see. I will check in YouTube comments and to see if I see your reply. So the other issue then is, how am I going to, I guess we'll remove the top cover for the printer then. Pre-trigger the beacon before it hits the bed. Yeah, I could do that as well. Let's see if we go, let me remove this cover since it's just magnetic. Hopefully, I can look for a longer USB-C cable. Is it gonna freak out if I plug it in? I don't think it'll matter. Or should I power it off and then plug it in? No, we're saying I can't. Okay, so let's home this printer really quick. Let's go. Don't forget to include the ADXL config. Yeah. Yep. Let me zoom out of here. Oh. Yeah, I don't think. What do I got that I can trigger beacon with? Oops. Okay. I'm gonna use this to trigger beacon early because the there's definitely not enough distance. Discord will be great then. Okay, perfect. Another build sheet. I could, yeah, but to fit it in there will be. Okay, so let's do a few things here. Let's turn off. No, first let's do this. Okay. Let's get our. So I must have done not a separate file then. Okay, so here's the ADXL stuff we need. We don't need that. We do need this. So do you know, Maze, what I need to change in here? It's the max, I think it's max frequency, right? I need to raise that. If that's probably what you're seeing right now. I know I need to raise the. I just can't remember what the recommended value was for it. 250 maybe? Max frequency is 200, okay. Does anything else need to be changed or was it just the max frequency? I can't remember. I was trying to find, it was either you or it was Dutch. Okay, that's it. Someone had sent me at some point the recommended values and I was looking for it and couldn't find it. Okay, so we are going to have an error because okay. So let's see if I can get this tightened up. Again, if you need help deciding the colors, check the Discord. I showed a picture of Stealth Burner using these pictures. Okay. Well, I'm gonna leave it up to the vote. So it looks like purple. We'll let it run for. That's me. We'll let it run for a little bit longer, but it looks like purple's probably going to be the primary color. Nope. Okay, so we are going to... The thing that kind of sucks is I'm running the Micro Swiss, I can't remember, it's C2. It's a nice, really nice nozzle, but I think it's a little bit wider on the end than most nozzles. And so it's a little bit tricky to get this on here. Polymaker Galaxy, yes. So the colors for the Enderwire will be Galaxy Purple and Galaxy Teal. Let me turn this off. We don't need. But this is for the this is to decide the primary versus accent. So let me loosen this fully. I remember it was like kind of a pain in the butt to get this on the first time. And it was throwing an error, like, let me see. Okay, that feels, oh, there we go, there we go. Okay, so that's on. And we will fasten the set screw. I just know that last time when I tightened it a hair too tight, it freaked out on me, so let's... That's on there pretty damn tight. I don't think we need to go any tighter than that. Oh wow, blue is coming up, or teal. Okay, so I'm gonna plug this into the Pi. Actually, I'm gonna power it off just to be... Yeah, I'm gonna power it off. Plugging it into the Pi, powering it back on. I don't see this lit up. Oh, no, I do. There's a blue light. I don't know how well you can see it, but it's... Maybe? Yeah, you can see it. Blue light. Okay, it's 3:03. We gotta do this giveaway. If anyone is filling out the form pinned in chat, you've got 60 seconds, and then we're gonna do the drawing. Let's see, remove message and unpin message. Okay. Nice, 234 viewers. We have 131 likes. If you have not smacked the like button, do it. I know we can get to 150 before the drawing in 60 seconds. The poll covers it? Oh, what? On my end, it definitely doesn't cover it. All right, I'm giving this, because I've never done a poll and that at the same time, we're gonna do, I'm gonna post it in chat right now. And we'll do a two minute countdown. That way anyone that missed it can do it. And then we'll draw. So it's not pinned because apparently with the poll, it kind of sits on top of it, but yeah, there it is. Normally I say sorry, but this time because I don't, maybe that is like that depending on your browser size. I've got the chat bar really pulled out, so. Oh, we're 2 likes away. Yeah, no problem, Tor. Sixty seconds. Hey Felix, hey Ellen. Teal took the lead, what? Hey Chaos. Okay, I'm 30 seconds left. Yeah, normally because the giveaway is open for like 35 minutes, I usually say sorry, but this time I don't usually run polls, and we've been running polls for the last like 40 or at least 30 minutes here, so if that was the case, I want to at least give the last little... Okay. I am officially removing it. Nope, that's not right. I guess I can't remove it now because it's there. But anyone that's in is in, otherwise it's moving now. And a bunch of people snuck in. A bunch of people snuck in, so Download responses, that's it. There's 139 entries. Anyone else? I am sorry. Okay, give me a second to figure this out. Downloads, extract all. Replace existing. Okay. Aaron, you were the first one. your finger was on the trigger. You were ready. All right, looks like we have 139 people. Yay, we've got everybody. All right. So this is the, how many more streams we have for the year? Today's the 13th, next week's the 20th, and then we got the 27th. So there's two more after this. It's crazy. This year has gone by just so fast. No, not Aaron. Aaron with an A was first. Yeah, Aaron, my wife, does not. She doesn't want any more filament in this house. Trust me. Every time I'm like, oh, filament. Yeah, printers. We've. Yeah, believe me, not my Aaron. Okay, so as always, massive thank you to Polymaker for another year of supporting the channel. Thank you for this giveaway, our weekly giveaways, and the big giveaways they've done for our milestones. They're definitely an awesome company, and both of the filaments we're using for this upcoming Enderwire build will be, I'm dropping stuff, their Galaxy series, which there's ABS and ASA in some awesome colors. And yeah, if you end up winning, I will send you an email later today with the form you need to fill out, and I think that's it. Yeah, if you haven't used their filament and you want to support the channel, or you just need to get filament, there's a link in the description, and it also helps out the channel, and it's always appreciated. So, okay, let's see. How many times are we going to shuffle? Let's get some numbers between 3 and 13. How many times are we shuffling today? 2 shuffles for the remaining 2 streams. Not a bad idea. What's today's date? Today's also the 13th, so we could go with the 13. Oh, 13 was the first in there. 13, 12, 121 is not an option. I'm seeing a lot of 13s, probably because I said, oh, 12 is close too. We'll do 12s, 12s it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alrighty, good luck everybody. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Matthew Lutch, you are our winner. Let's do some, I'm sad that confetti's gone. I need to get that back, but well, you get air horn and you get the standing ovation. Congratulations, you are our third to last winner of the year. So you just snuck in there. And I will send you an email later today then, so that way you can pick out your filament or gift card, depending on if you're in the US or Canada or somewhere else in the world. So congratulations. And yeah, everyone else has got 2 more attempts for this year. You were very close, Pat. You were very close. I was not sure if it was gonna roll over, to be honest with you. So, okay, let me take 2 seconds here. I gotta run to the restroom. I've been doing like I got a pee dance behind the table here for 20 minutes now. So I'll be right back, and then we will see if we can get the input shaping going on this, and then that's probably gonna be most of it. We'll see if we can do input shaping and then possibly get one more print going with the new input shaping values to see if there's any difference there. So be right back. So it says MCU ADXL unable to connect, and something tells me it has to do with that nozzle. It's just a little bit wider. Don't leave us alone. Are you taking off, Burns? Just converted my Ender 3 over to Clipper. Nice. Oh, sick. What input shaper module would you recommend for starting out with the way I'm running it on a PC rather than a Pi? Oh, cool. So the ADXL module I've used the most is the FISEC one. I really like it because it's got a bunch of mounting points for like standard size fans that come on most 3D printers. And there's a lot of adapters for it. I mean, it doesn't really matter, I don't think, which one you go with per se, but I would definitely go with one that's a USB versus needing, well, you'll need a USB, I guess, because you're using a computer instead of a Pi, so you can't use the GPIO pins. But yeah, the FISEC one is pretty affordable, and I've used that one a ton, so. Teal is still winning at 52%. Okay, so yeah, the issue here, let me see if I wiggle. No, it's tight. Yeah, I like this nozzle board. However, I don't like that, again, it seems really sensitive. Let me loosen it a hair. Let's see if that fixes it. Make sure I've got it plugged in. Yep, it's plugged in, it's lit up, so it should be. If it doesn't detect again, what I'll probably do is take it off the nozzle and make sure that it's actually connecting, but let's see. Oh wait, no, I don't need, I shouldn't need that. That's if we're using, yeah, we shouldn't need that. So yeah, it seems like the error is West3D's Ember. I have not tried West3D's Filament. I've heard good things about it though. It looks really nice. It looks really, really nice. Okay, so yeah, it definitely doesn't look like it's connecting, and I think it's because of this MCU. So let's see if I wiggle it. I believe it's just because it's got a little too much stress being put on. Let's see if I loosen that up. Let me pull it off completely. Okay, so I removed it now. I'm gonna unplug it, plug it back in. Let's see if we can connect it. I just wanna make sure that's what it is. Firmware restart. Okay, so yeah, it's now connected. We can see, I guess we can't see, but the MCU, I guess we can see it under here, right? If I go, yeah, MCU ADXL. Well, you can't see it because my face is in the way. I'll take my word for it. First batch ability controls are stuck in customs. DLC ability incorrectly with, oh no. Sorry to hear that, Dutch. Okay, let's see if I can fit this on and not have it disconnect. No, it instantly disconnects when the fan power is on. I don't know if we're gonna be able to use this. I don't know if we're gonna be able to use this. Yeah, the accelerometer, so now that I've removed it, it'll query. I ran into this before. I was able to get it working the first time, but we might need to go a different route. I've got a separate nozzle ADXL that will require us to remove, the nozzle, which is kind of annoying. I really wish that the beacon, the new beacon that came out has an ADXL. I really wish. Stick some Kapton tape inside the mount. Stick some cap. Oh, you think that it's actually the nozzle? You think it's a short? Yeah, I'll shove some Kapton tape basically as a barrier. Then I've got some, I don't really have super thin Kapton tape, but let's just see if I put some in. Maybe it's the nozzle touching something. I think it's the stress of the nozzle spreading the prongs on it, but we'll see. Let's give this a go. Let's see if I just shove. I might need to cut this down a little bit more. Oh yeah, Bamboo updated their printers again. I did see that. I saw that I haven't updated mine yet, but I saw that they basically ported their, I guess it could be, let's see if that does anything. I saw they ported the stepper silent, I don't know what it's called, the stepper motor silencing thing over to the, I think is the X1 series, and it's coming to the P1 series. Okay, so now there should be no way for the nozzle to be touching anything down there. Okay, let's see if we're able to connect. Yeah, it looks like it's still an issue. Okay, I'm looking at it, Maze, and the nozzle is nowhere near the board. Like, it's got a pretty heavy, so it's definitely from stretching. I think it's from the actual mounting bracket itself is what's doing it. Yeah, it sucks. Okay, so my next option is I got the other nozzle mounting one. So if I remove the nozzle, we can do that. We can remove the nozzle, shove it on there, because there's no other real mounting point. The mounting bracket shorting thing on the PCB, yeah, exactly. It's because the second I remove it, it's fine. And now that I looked at it from the side angle, and there's like at least four millimeters or so away from the board, but I think it's just when this is let me check. One second here. Let me tighten. There's some screws on the bottom of this. Okay, those don't go tighter. They do go looser. Hear me out. We tape it onto the nozzle. I love it. It might be just as easy to swap the nozzle out. I want to rock a 0.6. I guess if we go down to if we swap nozzles to, like, say a 0.4, so we can do this testing, and then swap back to a 0.6, it won't have any effect on it. Yeah, this isn't gonna work though. Ay. It's never just a straightforward. Let's see. I do have some nice, I got a, I just don't want to run anything smaller than a 0.6 on this VZ. Like, the flow it's got and everything, it just doesn't. Let me see if I can find this really quick. I think I threw it in. I think it's in here somewhere. Let's see, we've got CAN bus parts, regular ADXLs. We've got the LDO ADXL. It's weird, I'm not seeing the one that I need. Could it be in here? Nope. I don't know. I don't know if this is where, oh yeah, there have been some break-ins in the near, oh no. Yeah, I'm not sure what the move is. I wish the bracket would work. I got it working last time. I just can't remember how I did it. I don't know if I just sort of like had to go down a little. Let's see. Build the trident. I have a trident. Hope your thing is not gonna run. Thanks, Lisa. Yeah, I've got options. The options aren't super fun. It's either swap the nozzle for a smaller nozzle and then run it and then swap the nozzle back, or use either way, the tool head has to, I have to take the thermistor out to get the silicone sock off. So that way I can grab onto it and tighten it. Wait, did it work? No, it didn't. Are you using flathead screws? What kind of screws are you using? Could be touching something. So the only thing, I can show you guys a close-up of this little adapter piece. So this is, so this is what it looks like. It's a tiny little ADXL board. Let me move it this way. And I think it's RP2040 on here. And there's a metal bracket. And so what's happening is, hey, nice. Yeah, the draw was a while ago, man. The nozzle needs to go in here, but the nozzle's a little bit wider, so it's putting some stress on this metal bracket, which is, I think from what it seems like, is translating to the board and causing the board to basically freak out, and it's just not, it's not booting. Well, the nozzle on here is an awesome nozzle in 0.6. It's I love the nozzle. It's the size on it with this little adapter. So yeah, this is what's going on with this guy. Like right now that it's off, it'll boot right up, I'm sure of it. Again, we checked earlier, but let's see if I go firmware restart. Take out the middle bracket and mount it to the hot end fan. The hot end fan, we could, I mean, hot end fan is higher up. And it's using, if I remember correctly when we built this, it's using self-tapping screws. This is actually interesting though, because it's not working now. And I don't have it on there. Let me see if I squeeze, let's see if I squeeze this. So it might just be dying on me. There should be a spare M3 thread next to the X limit switch. I've seen you just attach an ADXL there. Next to the X limit switch. Let's see if I see it. Let me go overhead. Ah, there is. It's pretty tucked back in there though. That's frustrating. Hey, Tron. If nothing else works, then come back to input shaping. Get a beacon. I need a beacon too. I might have to reach out and say, hey, I need a beacon too, because boy, it would be just convenient, especially with the kind of troubleshooting we're doing, just to have the ADXL permanently mounted down there. I almost wonder if I can just take off this screw on the tool head and use it here. I have to find the ADXLs. I don't actually know where the other ones are right now, so I might do some digging. Let me disconnect this one time. But you know what? Could it be? Hold on. I wonder if it's the USB port that's, hold on. Okay. This bracket is sitting right on top of the USB-C port. I'm wondering if that's potentially what's doing it. I just ordered the Beacon D and pre-ordered the Beacon H. Nice. Okay, did that boot right up? That booted right up. So, okay, I might, let me show this now. So what I'm thinking it might be is that I don't know why I didn't really see that before. I guess it's one of those things where you're not looking at, even staring in the face. So you've got the USB-C housing, right? Oops, oh, come on, USB-C housing. And then you've got the bracket right here, and the bracket is like almost touching it. So what I might try to do is see if I can get some Kapton tape and just slide it in between that. I think that might be what's doing it. And when I'm pressing the nozzle down here, it's pressing down on the USB-C port, and that might be what's triggering it. Let's see if that's the case. Swap the bracket around. That's not a bad idea. Let's try that. Yeah. I like that idea. Okay, so yeah, we're just going to, since there's 2 screws holding it in, we'll loosen these screws. That's a good idea, just swap it around. If it's still happening, then that tells me that I'm, incorrect, but I linked a new input shaper you could maybe use in the future if you need it. It has a nozzle mount as well. Okay, sweet. I have one, I have a nozzle mount one somewhere. I did a video on a while back. I just don't know where it's at. The thing I like about this nozzle mount is that the clamping setup that they have on here is cool if it actually works. 1 second here. Because the other one that I've got requires you to remove the nozzle, which is fine. It's just not nearly as quick of a process when you want to test something out. If this works, I'll be super happy. Okay, tightening down. Okay, so now it is nowhere near. Yeah, I have one of those as well. I mean, they're fine. They're great. It's just, again, it's an extra step. Well, this has got the bracket, so you should be able to just put it on. But yeah, now it's nowhere near that USB-C housing. So hopefully, if that's the issue, this will have solved it. So let's see. Okay, it feels like it's on there. It's going to be interesting tightening that the bracket from the other side. Let's see before I tighten it if it's even working. Oops, right now. Oops, there we go. Okay, will this work? Doesn't seem like it. It doesn't seem like it. Yeah, it's pretty annoying. Well, I might just have to dig out the one that requires me to remove the nozzle and run the test. Maybe well, I guess you're not supposed to heat the nozzle with it on too, so I was gonna say maybe I'll leave it on. It is. Have you swapped USB cables? I have, yeah. This isn't the same USB cable that I've used previously. But I can do it again. I mean, we're here, so let's rule that out, I suppose. Just another, there we go, the USB-C cable on the ground. It's definitely a beefier cable. All right, new cable going in. Okay. Does that do it? Or if it's the RP2040, did you recently update Clipper? Would it need to be flashed? No, so I've got it to connect a couple of times. Yeah, I've got it to connect a few times. So it's definitely not a versioning issue. I think it's something electrical. Because yeah, like again, right now it's not working, right? I've tried restarting it, but if I take it off of the hot end, I don't know if it'll work again now because we've been playing around with it a bit, but if I take it off, I think it's just related to this damn bracket. I don't see it touching anything, but yeah, I think it's just introducing flex to the board. Let's see, from a restart. Can always go through the Pi and check if it's detected and pull the serial. Yeah, I don't think it'll be detected now. What? Oh, it's because it's not even, that's right, it's not booting because it's causing that issue. Yeah, I think the answer is going to be just to get a different ADXL, guys. I'm sort of, wait a minute. I'm going to completely remove this bracket just for fun here, because it also kind of looks like the bracket is touching something. Oh, is a comma I typed? Yep, I see it. Okay, so bracket's completely off of it now. Interesting, it's still not... Still not displaying anything at this point. Let me switch back to the other USB because it's possible, I don't know if that one's like power only and not data because I've got a bunch of cables. Let me see. Don't you have to reboot the Pi after plugging it in? No, you don't. Look, so okay, there we go. It booted right up. So let's do one last thing here. Which way up? If this doesn't work, then I'm gonna call it for right now. And figure out either printing out a bracket for a different ADXL or... Okay, so it's already shut down. It's this bracket. This bracket's shorting something. Okay, I've got it on loosely. Let's see if I do a firmware restart. Yeah, so it's gotta be, I don't even know that it's related to stress anymore, and that maybe it's just that the metal bracket is shorting something. Yeah, not even with the nozzle anymore. And then if I remove it, I bet you it'll boot right up. So let me unplug it just for, plugging it back in, give it a second, then I'll refresh it, and then I'll unscrew it again. Yeah, so it's definitely that. Let's unplug it one more time. I might, just for fun, like put the entire top and bottom of the board in Kapton. Like put a layer of it over it and then put these back on just to see if I can get this damn thing to work. All right, plugging it back in, firmware restart. And it boots right up. So, I bought the same ADXL from Mello and hadn't tried it yet. After watching you, I wanted to see if mine worked. I'm getting the exact same, oh my God, no way. I think Steve said he had issues with his, but I don't remember it being quite as bad as mine. So yeah, that's sort of, it connected when you looked away to remove the bracket. So it's definitely a short related to that area. I wonder if there's just something on the board that the bracket's touching. I'm going to attempt to put a layer or two of Kapton over it and just see if that'll work, but I'm not gonna do it now. I'm kind of I'm over here troubleshooting this guy. If that doesn't work, then I'm gonna default to a different ADXL, but there seems to be an issue with, I don't recommend this ADXL right now from Mello until figure out what's going on with it. And again, I think it's either they need to go with a different bracket, or that's probably the easiest thing, is to go with a slightly different bracket. If I thought it was nozzle stress this whole time, but the fact that it's still having that issue without a nozzle on it at all, just with the bracket, and I think Steve mentioned he had a similar issue, and you're saying you have an issue, I'm pretty sure it's it. It'll disconnect while measuring. Like if an inner layer is too close to the screw hole and it starts shorting the screw intermittently. Yeah, that's fair. I wonder if this hole pattern is similar. So I'm gonna look to see if this hole pattern is, if I have a similar hole pattern on any of my other ADXLs that I can pop this onto, because it looks like a fairly generic ADXL. What did you miss? So we discovered the reason why the nozzle ADXL isn't working. I thought it was the stress of the sort of wider nozzle on this printer when I put it in the bracket that was applying pressure downward to the board. But we've removed the bracket now, and it boots right up. So it detects the MCU, there's no problems. The second we screw the metal bracket back on, it goes to unable to detect MCU. So there's got to be a shorting issue with this board, that either internally, like someone mentioned, one of the layers of the PCB, or there's actually something on the outside that it's touching that's just causing the board to short out. I remember Steve telling me when we got these in that he was having some issues with his too, but both him and me were able to get these working. No can tool head on this. Vez said he didn't recommend it, which I think it's probably fine, but I didn't do CAN. And the beacon on here is the older version of beacon, so it doesn't have an ADXL. If there's any models, you could print one. If there's any models of it, you could print one. Yeah. I'll figure out something. Again, I've got a bunch of ADXLs laying around. I just don't know where they're at right this second and need to figure out a mounting solution. Capped on in nylon screws. That's not a bad idea. I don't have nylon screws here, but it's certainly something I could try. If it's the screws and not the bracket itself. Anyways, we're going to call it here. It's 3:42. It's a little bit early today, but I'm gonna hang out for a bit. Aaron's got work tonight, so I'm on Jackson duty, and it was a fun stream. Although we didn't figure out what's causing the ripples yet, we did push this way faster and harder than I've printed it since I've built it, and it performed just as good at those high speeds as it did at the lower speeds I was running. So hopefully we can figure out what the issue is. We might do a follow-up hangout stream where we kind of poke at this further if it doesn't get mostly fixed with input shaping. But the things that I plan on checking right now is input shaping first. We'll run input shaping with like the latest module and this Clipper plugin that hopefully, if there is another issue, we'll be able to detect whether it's belt related or pulley related. But we'll run that first, see if that fixes it or diagnoses it. If not, then the next thing I'm going to look at is belt tensioning. I might try to loosen belts a little bit and see if it fixes it, or tighten belts a little and see if it fixes it. And then the last thing is going to be the teeth, or the way the belt is riding on the pulleys and idlers. I'll look into that and see either if there's something that it's rubbing on that I'm not seeing, or if I need to reset the all-wheel drive. Maybe something is slightly off on one of them. That's sort of the game plan. Calm and nice, just printing and chilling. Yeah, a little bit more than just chilling, but I still had a lot of fun, and we ended up deciding teal's gonna be the primary color. I said that I would go based off the vote, and even if it's just 2%, that's what we'll do. So we picked out our colors for the Enderwire build, and I need to check tracking, but I think that the parts are coming soon, so we'll probably be starting Enderwire either next Wednesday or the following Wednesday, depending on where the package is at, what I get done in between now and then as far as printing out parts, and then a couple other things. So we'll see. Maybe it wants a Nami. Anyways, thank you everybody. I had a really good time today. It was fun. We got new members. It was a good time. We checked out some new stuff, and we got to watch this go vroom quicker than it's gone before. So I hope everyone has a wonderful week and rest of their day or night, and I will hopefully see you all next time. All right, take care everybody. Bye.